Hey guys, it is September 29th, so tomorrow is officially the last day of September, so that means it's time for a Nospendtember budget update. It's like 10:30 at night and I'm in my jammies, so sorry for the way I look, but I really want to get this done. So yeah, I'm not going to show you our detailed budget or anything. I'm just going to talk about how it went, where did we overspend, did we save any money. So what Nospendtember meant for me, if you don't already know, is pretty much just no eating out and no personal spending, no buying stuff. And the main reason for that is just to save a little bit of money. I haven't done a budget update in a while. That's just because things haven't been going good. We're actually in debt to ourselves. We've been having to use our emergency fund because Jared is a recruiter, so we rely a lot on his commission, and he is owed a lot of money from his job, but he hasn't gotten paid in a long time like he's supposed to. There's just been a lot of stuff going on, them messing up things, whatever. I'm not going to go into detail, but we know we're eventually going to get it. It's getting really frustrating waiting on it. So like I said, we've had to pull from our emergency fund for the past few months, and I just wanted to do a no spend month just to cut back on our spending a little bit, save a little bit of money. And I think it's good every once in a while to just remind yourself how to say no and how to just cleanse yourself of wanting stuff and thinking that you can just have whatever you want whenever you want it. And it's good to just learn how to tell yourself no. There's nothing that we really need. We don't need to eat out, and so it's better for health reasons also. We don't need stuff. We're actually in the process of having a garage sale right now. It's huge. Today's Thursday. We did it yesterday and today. We've already made $200, and it doesn't even look like we made a dent. We have so much stuff out there. So I can't really tell you how much did we save this month because our spending changes every month. Like I set a $200 budget each month on eating out, and then my personal can range from anywhere from $25 to $100 depending on what I want that month or what we have going on. So I don't have a certain number that I know that we saved, but I did come up with a neat little chart that kind of shows, which I'll show you in a minute, which does kind of show whether or not we saved any money. So like I said, I can't give you an exact number, but I will give you some numbers on what we did have to buy and where we overspent. So I did succeed on the personal spending. I didn't buy anything for myself the whole month except for just a few days ago, one of my friends, YouTube friends, Imperfect Mommy Chaos, she was doing trying to raise some money because she's going to India in a few months to meet her son in India. And so I donated to that, and I got a t-shirt out of it. And t-shirts are like my favorite thing ever. And I told y'all at the beginning of the month that I had $15 that left over for my birthday. I was going to try not to spend it, and I did not spend it, so I used part of that for it. So it was $25, and then my $15 I had left over for my birthday, so it ended up costing just about $10 to buy the shirt. And as far as Jared on the personal spending, I don't think he could ever fully commit, but he did want to kind of participate, so he was going to try to only spend $200 in September. He usually gets $300 a month for personal spending. He plays a lot of golf. This month he didn't even play golf, and he still ended up spending almost $300. It's just on things like he eats out for lunch a lot. Like there was a couple of days where he just got really frustrated because he was so tired of sandwiches. I don't ever eat sandwiches for lunch, and I cook myself stuff for lunch, but he is not a cook, so if he can't have a sandwich, he wants to go out to eat. So he goes out to eat for lunch quite a bit. He also, he orders books online sometimes. That's what he's doing right now, is reading. He reads a lot. He stops at gas stations a lot, and he gets snacks or a pack of cigarettes every once in a while. He smokes a little bit, not a lot. Like, he got a haircut. This past weekend, he hung out with some friends and one of his friends came into town, so he went and he got a drink, and then they all came back here and they played poker, so he spent money on that. Of course, he didn't win. That would have helped him, but nope. So he makes lots of little purchases here and there. He says for October he's going to attempt to do 200 again, and then like I've also already told you guys, he had to buy tux and shoes and stuff for a wedding, so that cost us almost $400. That was a little bit annoying, but he had to have one. He is the best man for his best friend's wedding, and he's also the one that's going to be marrying them. So he's a big part of it. We paid $20 random tolls that we got that we didn't budget for. So that's pretty much all that we spent that we didn't budget for, was the tucks and the tolls. And I told you about our personal. Now as far as eating out, I already told you in my halfway through Nospendtember that me and the girls, like, we ate out a few times, but we found other ways to come up with the money for it. So we were doing really good. And then a couple weekends ago, we invited some friends to church, and they actually came, which was, we were really surprised that they came, and it was really exciting for them to come with us. So we did end up going out to lunch with them afterwards. So we spent about $25 there, and then the next day we had a couple of doctor's appointments, and I didn't plan ahead and didn't make a lunch for us. So right after the doctor's appointment, we were hungry and still had to go grocery shopping, so we ate at Subway. So we did end up spending a total of $42 on eating out for the month. I'm not happy about that, but it is what it is. And I tried to stick to a $600 grocery budget, and we ended up spending $665. So what I normally do is I attempt to budget between $550 and $600 on groceries, and then about $200 on eating out. So that would be about $800 on food. And pretty much every month we go over on eating out. So we could spend anywhere from $800 to $900 on food on a normal month. So this month we technically only spent about we technically spent about $700 on groceries and eating out, and that does include, for groceries, that does include like household items, you know, toilet paper and everything. So we spent about $700, which still feels like a lot, but in the end we did end up saving what we would normally spend. So I am happy about that. Okay, and then I also told you guys at the beginning of the month we had 4 birthdays. I think they were all little kid birthdays. Oh, and Jared's dad. And we had a wedding to go to. So I was kind of stressing out about that. Like, we're sitting here trying to save money, but we're going to have to buy all these gifts. But we ended up coming up with, like, we took stuff back to Walmart and got gift cards. So we used those gift cards for the gifts. So for 4 birthdays and a wedding, we only ended up having to spend $81 on gifts, which wasn't too bad for that many events. And so I think that's pretty much it for our spending. That's the only spending we did besides our basic bills and stuff that we owe. Like I told you, we had to pull from our baby step 3 at the beginning of the month just to cover all of our expenses. So we are now in debt to ourselves over $3,000. Jared just keeps assuring me that his commissions are going to come in. They usually do come in at the end of the year, and we'll get like a huge amount of money. But still, it's like, I want it now. I want to get our baby step 3 done again, and then I want to build up our Hill and Valley fund so that we don't have to worry about that anymore. So it just feels like we can't get ahead. It's just kind of frustrating, but I know we'll eventually get there. We did get a little bit of extra income that we didn't budget for. I got paid from YouTube, so once again, thank y'all for supporting and watching our videos, because that's very helpful. Jared did end up getting a little bit of commission check last week, about $900. Therefore, for October, we don't have to pull any money from our baby step 3. If he doesn't get any commission at the end of the month, then we will have to use our savings again, and that's gonna suck. But I've taken on some extra jobs. I've been doing more work for my in-laws that I do work for. I've told you about. I'm about to get paid from them. Oh, I took up a little babysitting job for our church on Wednesdays. For the next month, I'm going to be going up there on Wednesdays, and I get paid $25 a night to babysit for a couple hours while they do like a Bible study thing. So, and we got this garage sale going on. We've already made a couple $100, so that should be good. So we can't save any money this month for September, as in we can't put any into our sinking funds. But in the end, I know by doing No Spend Month, we did end up saving a little bit of money. So I'm going to show you what I came up with, because I'm a super huge nerd. And I told you I don't know a way to figure out an exact number of what we saved. I just started playing around with the numbers. I went back from January through September, and I'm not going to show you our actual budget, but I've shown you our budget in videos before. I do it in Excel, and up on the right side I have formulas in there where I can total what our total spending was for the month, and then I have it to where you can see all of our spending minus our savings, minus anything that we save. See, I have it right here. I just kind of split it up. Let me show you. I just wanted to see what our spending was when we do a no spend month compared to all the other spend months. So as you can see, in January we did a no spend month. Our total spending for the month minus anything that we saved was $4,000. Okay, and then I decided to see what we were spending on just things like food, such as groceries and eating out, and fun, such as just anything else we purchase, any miscellaneous things, anything we do as a family. So yeah, that's all that is. That's no bills, no saving. That's just spending what we're stuff, food and everything. Yeah, so I came up with all the numbers, and then, so as you can see, $4,000 was what we did in January. We spent quite a bit more for this no spend month than we did in January, and a lot of that is because of Jared having to spend $400 on a tux. $16.79. As you can see, we did save some money. Not near as much as that, but then I just kind of did a total and then took an average over the past 9 months. And then I thought we need a way to actually see the difference between the months. So I put it into a graph. Isn't that so cool? So here's all my numbers. This, like I told you, is just for food, fun, miscellaneous. No bills and no saving. No mortgage, no tithing, nothing. So as you can see, January, we did a no spend month and we spent a lot less than we did in the other month. So I think January is obviously the best time to do it. So I think we'll have to try it again this January in a few more months. Oh no. At least we saved some money. Why did we spend so much in June? I don't know. I think that's when we had to like buy a new fence and stuff. But anyways, there it is. As you can see, doing a no spend month was somewhat of a success. Not 100%, but hey, at least we tried. Yeah, sorry for going on so long. I'm going to do another video, get another video up soon of 5 things that I learned from doing a no spend month, because it just makes you realize a lot of things when you do stuff like that. Let me know how your no spend month went for September, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry if it's too long, and yeah, sorry, I'm tired, but I'll see you on the next video. So thanks for watching.